there everyone, welcome back to my craft room and here on my YouTube channel, Kathy's Random Acts of Stampin'. I am so glad that you tuned in today because I had a little bit of a mishap with the album. If you've been following the last couple of videos that I did, we were building this little Christmas album from the ground up. Well, the last video I did, it cut off midway, and when I got ready to edit, I didn't have anything except the finished product. So I'm coming on with this, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a flip through, and I'm going to show you all of the decorations and things. I had pretty much built the album, so you can follow video 1 and 2, part 1 and 2 for the construction. Everything else is totally just decorations, putting in pockets and covering the sheets with designer paper, things like that, and then using some of the elements to decorate. So let's go ahead and get started. I did put a 2025 and I used a die set to cut those out, and I love the way that worked. And let's see if I can bring my screen up a little bit bigger. Yeah, that works better for me, so I can kind of see what y'all are seeing. So I'm going to just open it and start flipping through and let you see what we've done. So on my first page, I have a place here for a photo and decorated with these cute little snowmen. Same thing here. And then this flips out and you have another place here for photos. I also put some of the little cut aparts in here. I have a cute little triangle that's really cute and a place for a picture tucked right here. I thought that was cute, and I made my little pockets and decorated them using the elements from the paper pack. So then we open this way, and this flips out. Everything is it flips in and out. This flips over and you can put a picture on both sides. This one flips the other way and both sides, and if you wanted to, you could put a picture here. So it's totally versatile. And then here I have a place for a picture, another little place where you could tuck a picture, place a photo here. Here I stuck in some little tags that I actually punched using a snowflake tag punch, another little pocket with a cute little elf. I thought this just turned out so stinking cute. I love the colors and I love the theme. Here I did another flip and flop, and I love those because you can just put so many pictures in here. You could also put a picture here and here, but I thought these little rub ones were so cute and I was able to make a scene, and I love that. Here I left this up so you could stick a picture behind here. This is a little pocket, and then this is also another place for a picture. Now I didn't put anything here. I wanted this to be a focal point. You could always put another pocket in here if you wanted to and have this, but this flaps down like this. Let's see if I can move it this way so you can see. This will open. There's a pocket here, and then we have a place for a picture here and a picture or journaling there. And then we also have a place here for a larger picture, and that flips back up, and then that flips over like this, and then this is another pocket, a side pocket, and then it opens up this way and you have another place here for a pocket. I thought these were so cute. I made this like a little ornament, but it swings in and out like that so that you can place a picture here, and I thought it was so cute. Another huge pocket where you can tuck some goodies there. And I love what I did with this. I just scored this piece of paper on my scoreboard at every 1/8 of an inch on both sides. I left a place in the middle where I put down my little rub-ons and Jingle All the Way. Here I have some places for some tags where you can journal or put pictures on. We could tie some ribbon in those if you like. Also, a picture could go up here. There's no reason why we couldn't put a 4x6 right there. And then this opens, and we also have this that flips up. And we have a place here where you can put some pictures. This flips out, and a place here for 4 pictures. And then that closes back in. This flips out. You could do pictures here. There's a great little place here where you could easily do a a 5x7 there, or not a 5x7, a 4x6, and then you have these little inserts that you could easily put pictures on the back of. And then we open this up and we have our beautiful waterfall. This is so versatile because look at how many pictures you can get in here. So all of this could be for your pictures, and then that's magnet down. I love this page here. A deep pocket. The train is absolutely beautiful. And I did use my Scan and Cut to cut a lot of these elements. And of course I used my scissors for the cut aparts. And you could put pictures on the front of the back of those, or you could use them for journaling, whichever. And then here, I love the Nutcracker, the package, 2 places for photos, another pocket with that same, I did the same thing here where I scored it on both sides. And I also made sure that I notched my pocket so you could tell another picture could easily go there. And then these flip in and out. And you could always put a 5x7 here. And then the last page, we have a photo there. And then this is our back, and then this was our front closure, and I have it magneted. I have magnets in it so that this will close just like that. So that is the walkthrough on our album. I hope that, let's go back to this page. What did I do here? Oh yeah, I have the little Bodabra wire that I used right here, and I love the way that did. And like I said, it'd be beautiful to tie blue and pink ribbons or even white ribbon on these tags. So many possibilities and so many different ways that you could work this. And you remember that this entire album was built from just a 110-pound weight cardstock. We didn't do anything special. It wasn't a pre-made album or anything. So go back and watch the first 2 albums, or the first 2 videos where I show you how to do the build, and then leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I did decorate the front of this. I put a Merry Christmas. I did something very simple. I cut out 3 of the little candy snowflakes and I glued them on along with the Merry Christmas. You could also do some other embellishments along here. I thought that it was just super cute, and I went ahead and decorated with my glitter paper. All of my inside, my strips on the inside, if you noticed, were all done in the glitter cardstock. So in between each one of my signatures or pages, I put that down because I thought it just finished it up beautifully. So thanks for tuning in for the last part of this. I'm sorry it took me a while to get this up, but Thanksgiving holiday came around and we were out of town for a few days, and I got back and this was still on my desk, and when I realized that the video did not record as I thought it would, I had to either do a voiceover on my first flip through, or I had to redo it. So I just went ahead and redid it. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions about this album, please leave me a comment. I will answer your questions as soon as I possibly can. We are going to be full-blown Christmas treat holders and cards and things like that from here through the 15th of December, and I will probably cut off Christmas cards by the 15th, and then we will actually be thinking more on winter cards and then Valentine cards and things like that. But it's not to say I won't throw another video, Christmas video in there. I hope everyone had a very happy Thanksgiving and a safe holiday. If you traveled, I know the traffic was horrendous. It was for us, both going and coming, and I am just so glad to be back home, back in my craft room. God bless and keep you, and I thank you so much for tuning in once again. So I always say in closing, let everything that you do and say bring honor and glory to our Savior Jesus. He is worthy. So until next time, be kind to one another and know that you are so loved and appreciated. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.